Hello everyone, this is my stimulation project on servo motor position stimulation with PWM. So let's first see the connection diagram. Here I have used a potentiometer Nucleo C031C6 board and a servo motor. I have connected VCC of potentiometer to 3 volt, ground to ground, and the middle pin to A0. And for the servo motor, I have connected ground to ground, and the second pin to D11, and the third pin to PWM as shown in the figure. Now let's go towards the code. The first line of the code includes servo.h. This line includes the servo library, which contains predefined function to control servo motor easily. The next two lines, line number 4 and 5, here I have defined two pins, servo pin connected to the servo motor on pin D9, which supports PWM, and the next line, POT pin connects to the potentiometer, analog pin A0. The next line, servo, my servo. This creates a servo object named my servo, which will control the servo motor using library functions. The next two line number 9 and 10. In line number 9, pot variable stores the potentiometer reading and the angle is equal to 0 stores the angle. The angle stores the converted servo angle from 0 degree to 180 degree. The next this in next void setup, I have created a function in which my servo dot attach PWM servo pin serial begin 11502, and this means the first line is connect the servo object to pin D9. This line, servo dot begins starts serial communication at the bound date of 115200. Serial print ln print welcome message to the servo motor. Then I have used a loop function in which pot variable is equal to analog reading pot pin, which means the reading reads the potentiometer value between 0 to 1023. 0 means K knob is at minimum and 1023 means the K knob is at maximum 5 volt. Now the line number 31, which means convert the potentiometer value 0 to 1023 to the servo angle 0 to 180 degree. This allows smooth control of servo rotation as the potentiometer knob is turning. Next line number 35. my servo.right angle. This line is written to send the angle value to the servo motor, telling it is it telling it to move to that position. The next line, serial.print port value 0 to 1023, and this four lines means prints both potentiometer value and map servo angle on the serial monitor for observation. And at the end I have used a delay of 15 seconds. If I increase, I can also increase it. Now let's run and see the output of the project. Yes, here you can see initially the angle is at 0. Now as I increase it, you can see the angle is varying. If I reduce it, you can see the reduced angle again to 0 and again to maximum. So this is the output. Here the potentiometer value from 0 to 1023 and the servo motor angle both are getting displayed. See, you can see if I reduce the potentiometer value, the angle is also getting reduced. Now I'm going to explain the algorithm in short. The first is to start the program and initialize serial communication. Second, attach the servo to pin D9. Continuously read the analog value from the potentiometer. Then convert the value to 0 from 0 to 1023 into the servo angle from 0 to 180 degree. Then send the command to the servo, command angle to the servo, display the value on the servo monitor, and then give the delay. So this is all about the project. Now let's see the application. It is used in robotics for controlling robotic arm or joints. The next thing, it is also used in automation in the system where the precise angle movement is needed. It is also used in remote control for servo based RC cars, planes and boats, and also used in educational projects to learn PWM and servo interfacing. Now let's see the advantages of the same project. It is simple and low cost control of servo position. It has smooth movement using analog pin. It is easy to modify from various control pins. Accurate and relatable servo position. Use built-in servo library. No complex math or timing needed. Now let's see the disadvantages. Limited to 180-degree motion. It do not rotates completely. It rotates only from 0 to 180 degree. So this is one of the disadvantage. The next disadvantage is not suitable for continuous rotation or high speed motion. Again, the next one, analog reading can be slightly noisy, causing glitters. And only one input control potentiometer, no feedback for servo position. So these are some of the disadvantages of the project. So thank you.